Hi guys, it's Dixie here. So I'm not as presentable as I would like to be, but that's the point of the video today. I want to get that way. It's Father's Day and well, I just got the shower, so I need to handle that. I just thought I'd bring you along like with where and what I do. I don't know. Maybe that'll be interesting. I just have things in neat places I've been trying to organize. I got all my fancy plastic bins, which are amazing. This one I've had for so long. I put this one here. Curly's my husband. I put that on there like God, when my teenagers were young, so probably 10, 15 years ago. And it's still kicking. Like, I mean, I use this for everything. And then I just recently got this one given to me. So I've been kind of transferring. I thought I would only use the big one, and then I'm slowly realizing I just want both. And I like them for surface area. And I use this for surface area. I have mirrors everywhere in my room. I don't know why. I really do like this one here. And then I got my main one here. This is my whole setup. Little makeup area. And this lamp is a must for me because you really need light. Like, I've gotten this light a long time ago. And it might even, yeah, it works. And you can angle it however you want, you know? But it's just not enough light to like support you doing your makeup. I mean, it's really neat. You can like take it off and do stuff with it, I guess, if you need to. And then oh, you're supposed to just put it right back in there. Okay, there we go. Get it in there. But like, look, without this light is good for like room lighting, but this tiny little freaker, that's the one for makeup. I try to kind of keep it more angled at the mirror because it's so bright. It is just so bright. Okay. And I got my little moisturizers in my deodorant. To be honest, since we're starting with just getting ready, deodorant is one of the first things. I feel like sticky after the shower if I don't. I don't know how I didn't get to that. But no, like my makeup removers. I have my wipes in my drawer over here, but I keep different drawers for things. And my little moisturizers and just things I need. I found that my little baskets and things really help. What someone call one anchor points. Like you have an anchor point and you can put all your little stuff in it. So I got my little stuff from my little things here. And then I found this. This is so unnecessary. And it's probably for like pens. But I found it. I mean, it was just not being used. So it's not like I bought it. Sadly, my great aunt passed away this year. And so we have come across a lot of new stuff. She was a Mary Kay salesman a lot of my life. So we've gotten like all kinds of just products and just different things that she's had. So that's been interesting. So a lot of things I'll come across and end up being like, yeah, I got that from Aunt Diana. So now you know what I'm talking about when I say that because I have this lovely hanging planter. Oh my God. I got it from her house. I got this. And I got a lot of like leaves to hang around. Like I hung leaves around my window. And then I got some of those over there. I got that world map. I don't know. My husband thought it looked neat, so I kept it. I got all kinds of things from her. I got this little radio. This is a radio, a little old timey radio. It's so freaking cool. This right here. Let me see if I can lower you at all. Okay. Angle. All right. This is a glass hand, and this is a glass world. And so, ideally, on a flat surface, my this isn't flat, I guess, but it holds it perfectly. Like, see, the hand will not stay on its own. But when you put the world in it, it perfectly holds it. And not only holds it, it lets it spin. Like, that is so freaking cool, in my opinion. Oop. But of course, I have a 2-year-old, and so I was going to put it up, but honestly, it's done fine here. I just make sure he doesn't ever take the world into his own hands, you know? But I've gotten all kinds of just neat little, you know, like super cute, just little individual things that like little. This one's from Disneyland. Never been to Disneyland. I got this little thing to hold my necklaces, and oh my goodness, I got so many necklaces from her. And since my name is Dixie and her name is Diana, she had a lot of necklaces with a D on it, and so I got those. I got this jewelry box from her. I already had these two. Had this one from a long time ago. You can tell this is paint from when I threw paint around my room as a teenager. That's how long I keep some of this stuff, because if it doesn't go bad, like, what's the point? Why not, you know? I've had this a really long time too. My Venom I'm drinking. My oldest daughter made this when they were like 6 or something. And I just thought it was so neat. It's just a little banana on a little canvas, on a little, stand. And I have kept this for so long. It's so cute. We also went to the medieval fair. We got some little trinkets. I have another one with little red rocks in it. Of course, a toddler found it, and I don't know where that ended up. But I guess I was just kind of showing you a few things I got from her. I got this flower thing up here. I got these. Okay, these are super cool. They're candle holders, and they have music notes on them, and it's a pair. So I was like, well, no one else is gonna take it. It was brand new. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to think whatever. I got so many like hooks, like to go over like the door hooks. Excuse me, those Venoms really made me burp. And just a lot of dangly things like this and this. Just things I would never buy. But they're cute, and if it's just gonna go to, garbage, or they were just gonna give the house as it was, like my grandma was the one taking care of it, and she just had too much to do, and she's like, it's too much. And so we all got to just kind of get things here and there. But I worked my butt off, so I definitely earned this stuff for sure. I got so many neat things, some neat pearls. I got some puka shells, because they had actually done trips to Hawaii because one of their brothers lives there, I guess. And my older family has done great things. I've never had money to do stuff like that, so I don't want you to think I'm getting to do stuff like that. But it's just, I get neat things. I got this clock from them, and it does the temperature and humidity, I guess, if we need that. Okay, well, I just wanted to bring you. Sorry, I'm going to keep finding things because there's like cute things. There's like this little, I guess it's a music box too. I keep my little, my microphones in it. Oh, I'm spinning it the wrong way. Also got this. This is super cute. Keep stuff in it. This I got cotton swabs. This I got a couple of these. I use as my anchor points, and just all kinds of different moisturizers and stuff I would have never had, never used. Like, look, all this stuff on here I would have never bought. Okay, this serum, all these little nighttime things. Okay, I did buy the biotin. My 14-year-old talked me into it for hair and nails, so I wasn't even going to do it. And just like moisturizers and pedicure things, and this doily thing. Doily. I would have never bought a doily. But it's cute. Like, now, look, my whole table is really cute. I did buy this a long time ago. Walmart Delight. So, oh, here's another one. I'm going to show you something I got from when Grandpa passed, though, that I didn't let Grandma see, but I really like it. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get mad at me for it. But let me see if you can see it. Yeah. I won't show it too long so I don't get mad, but it's super cute. And I just kind of kept it from everyone so no one really saw it, and I took it. I made sure Mom was fine with it, but I took it. So, okay. Down here, my appliances. Whoop. And my straightener and my blow dryers and curlers if I ever would use them. Also, those were given to me. I would never bought one. Even the straightener was given to me so long ago, and it works great. This blow dryer was my mom's. She gave me when I left the house. So, thinking about it, I'm really good with hand-me-downs. But I have figured out in this room, I have a big plug-in down here under my, can you see it? Right there. I keep all this stuff plugged in. I did that once with the blow dryer, and I totally blew the breakers. So, I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to show you the closet, though, because we're going to be picking an outfit out of there for Father's Day. I have no clue. This is what I was wearing earlier, which is still super cute. I might just stay with that to make it easy. I'm not trying to spend my whole day, Father's Day, getting ready, but Now that's been 10 minutes of me telling you about my neat stuff that I acquired freely. Also, I just gotta brag about this. It never goes in, like pulls it in all the way, but be able to have an extender, that's fucking cool. So, in there. Oh, can I not really put it in the top? Ugh. Unplug the air conditioner. That's fun. Okay. Finally get this towel off my head. Ugh. No, the hanger's gotta come down on me. Oh, look, the hanger caught itself. I'll just leave it there. Oh, I do need my brush though. I'm not gonna brush my hair. I just added my lip sticker today. I really like it. Got it from the Pride Parade, and I've been trying to figure out where I want to put it. Finally decided. I was like, well, if this thing's been with me this long, then like I'm gonna definitely still have it. So I kept debating on putting the stickers on my mirrors and stuff, because I used to do that when I was younger, and I don't mind that. I don't know. Then you get to doing, it's like, then do you want to do more, or just those, or like where, and it's going to be kind of in the way and cluttered. I don't know. I've just kind of gone with no stickers on my mirror now. I guess that's what age gets you. Okay, my cord is not very long, so I'm going to be stuck to here. So it's going to get loud for a minute, but here you go. So big. You know, thinking about it, I never do hair like that, but I might try to just make my hair big today. I normally straighten it to kind of flatten it, make it smaller, but I might go with it and just do like an 80s look. I'm 80s baby, 89, very into 80s baby. But, you know, let me just be a piece of crap and leave my device there and not replug in the air conditioner. I'll be mad at myself later for that. Gotta clean up after yourself. It's not really got my hair big. I just need to put something in it to where it's not like big in a bad way, like frizzy. So we'll put some like softener in it, and then maybe hairspray, and then blow dry it again. So put these back in there. I would normally pull my straightener out at this point, but we don't need it. My ring, I don't want it to get stuff in it. This little thing is neat. I think, yeah, it's for like perfume or cologne. I just set my ring on it. Okay. I have this little nectar stuff, honey. I've been using like this honey bath wash. I got it from Dollar Tree. And I was like, well, there's no way this is going to be very good, but it's $1.25. I might as well try it. And it has been so great. I've been liking it better than the Mary Kay stuff I had. It's like a body scrub. And like I always have to do the body scrub and then like use soap to shave because like I shave my arms and stuff, and of course like my underarms and everything. But this stuff I can just use as that. Like I don't have to put soap on to before. I can just use that. My hair's nice texture, but it always gets a little frizzy at the ends. Oh, I love my color, but it so gets my roots to where I need to dye them more. I wish they had like a touch up, like root touch up for purple. Don't. And I'm a like dirty blonde, so it starts looking like I like have no hair sometimes. Okay, now should I hairspray it upside down and then maybe I should do that after my makeup because I'm going to like pull it all up out of my way. So let me go ahead and get some moisturizer on. So my little hair thing, I've been using little like these two, green and black one, to hold my hair up. Then I found this one from Aunt Diana, and it's like heavy duty, and I only need the one. So I'm just gonna go with that. There we go. Trying to figure out the best height here. So, because I want you to see all my stuff I'm getting. I guess I'm just gonna use like regular. Oh, the hair being pooped. I'm gonna have to clip it out of the way too, just to make sure. There we go. Now let me get. You know, there's a little light on here. I bet it did. Oh no. I'm using my tiny little selfie stick instead of my tripod, so it doesn't have the big old light on it that it normally does. But I opened my blind, so I'm hoping the natural light will be just good. Okay, now this part, whenever I'm putting lotion on, is when I check my eyebrows. And honestly, yeah, they need a little bit. So for the longest time, I just plucked my eyebrows. But a few months ago, my 14-year-old daughter got me into this little like shaving thing just for around here. And I liked it, but it was just like, I don't know, I could accidentally do something, or it just didn't get it all. But I found this little thing, and it's a little shaver. It has this big one for like all this. It also even has like a little nose trimmer if you need, or just to get the little sides. But it takes AAA batteries, and I've been loving it. I got a bigger one to like try to do my legs with, and it takes so long. You have to go over like 7 or 8 times just to get like one area. So that I'm not gonna keep doing. This I really do love though. You can't accidentally make your eyebrows too short. That's what I did. Drop the lid. I had gone too far in on them at one point, and so I've been letting this side grow out. This is the side I went too far in. It's funny, when I told my daughter about it, she's like, oh, I could tell. I was like, oh, thanks. Thanks. So I'm gonna try to yeah, just get it. It's crazy. I didn't even realize like how much peach fuzz and stuff is there. And yeah, it really makes your skin softer there too. Now I do still have to like pluck certain ones, like certain hairs, if I need to, or if it's too close in, I'll do it just to be safe. But I used to think you had to like sit here and like wave it over and over, but it's almost like you just put it on it a couple times and it's like moving back and forth, so it kind of just does it for you. Of course it does it for you, but I mean without you doing the motion as much. And like in between my eyebrows is where I didn't realize was so much just extra fuzz. That's also really annoying to try to pluck, is all the in between. You can't really see it, but you know it's there. It's gonna be dark soon if it grows a little more, and you're just like, oh god, come on. But yeah, it really comes off on its own, or like you wipe your face and then you get all this extra. Well, that's my eyeliner. All this extra fuzz. Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but like 2 days ago. I was cleaning and something, I feel like it was a broom handle, but I don't know how. Something whacked me right here in the dome, like in my temple, really hard. I had to like just go away from what I was doing and stop for a minute. I know I was like busy cleaning, but I don't know what it was. But now every time I rub over that spot, oh, it hurts. You can't see anything, but there's just a knot. It's just tender. Okay, the tricky part is underneath your eyebrow, because that's not a flat surface, really. And it really, that's a tender area. Okay, because see, right now I have this one hair that I need to get underneath here, right there. But I don't want to mess up the rest of my eyebrow trying to just get that one hair. So he's going to be plucked. Bam. Now my handy dandy tweezers are just in here. I did have them in the drawer and I have extra ones in there, but I used them so much, it was like annoying. No, I don't even think that one was attached. Wow. Okay. But yeah, I use my tweezers so much, it just keeps them up here now. Like, duh. Keep so many other things up here. But not everything, because cluttery. But like the eyeliner I use most or whatever. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and get my first primer on. I never even knew shit about primer till a few months ago. And my daughter introduced me to all that when I was like, hey, I need to be able to start doing my makeup to be on camera. I've never really done that. How? Because all I really did was like press powder, eyeliner, and some. Well, I would do like eyeshadow and mascara too when I was doing like a full thing, but never did I like prep my face. I never thought to moisturize it. You know, putting makeup on a dry face is silly. I don't know why I never thought of that. I'm gonna take my lip ring off. I've been wearing a stud, so it doesn't matter, but I really like to be able to put makeup around it, not have that empty spot. But yeah, primer. I knew nothing about it. This primer makes my face feel satin smooth. It's amazing. But I learned also very early on that I need to wait for like the lotion to dry, for this to dry, and then I have another primer and I let it fully dry before I put my foundation on, or it just gets all cakey and there's like stuffed pieces like collecting and rolling off my skin when I roll over it, and that is not good. I want to be able to touch my face and it feels smooth. I want my husband to be able to touch my face and it feels smooth. So yeah, now I know. Wait till it dries or get a fan, which I just got a new one at the Pride Parade. These actually you have to buy, but I got a free one because I bought a painting, a badass painting too. I might have to show you in a minute. But I bought it for my husband. Purple and green are our favorite colors. Mine's purple, his is green, and they look amazing together. I'm just going to show you what we're talking about it, and I'm drawing because he got me a painting when we went to this art gallery that my oldest daughter had some stuff from school in. So I got to buy this painting. It is beautiful. It's the first painting I've ever bought. I love it. I love the frame. I just love everything about it. And I even put it on hubby's side because my side wasn't as free. So I put it on his side, which he also has this badass painting I put over here. I found I was there'll be a whole nother story, but I was like setting up this whole new restaurant and it had stuff, old stuff from the Tex-Mex restaurant before it, and they were just gonna throw these paintings away. So this one, I have another one I'll show you in like some big vases and stuff, and so I saved them. This is the painting I got him. It is so freaking cool. I've been decorating his little area too with just different stuff and just different books, and but yeah, there's a badass painting. Showing off your painting. great idea. Oh, I was like, I have one other primer. Sticky. But I knew nothing about these primers, and then my daughter was like telling me, so you soften first, and then I guess it lets your pores be open. So it makes it to where they breathe, and the makeup doesn't suffocate your pores. So then the sticky one makes it to where your makeup holds better and longer. And that's super cool. I had no idea, and it really does work. It makes everything look better, feel better, stay on better. And then I got me some setting spray. I had no clue what that was. This has been a new experience figuring all this out. I mean, I'm 35. I was in the restaurant business for like 19 years. And a lot of it was out front, waiting tables and bartending and managing. So I did my full face of makeup for work every day. All my earrings, like I have 10 earrings. Always had like necklaces. Always tried to have my nails done if I could. And so I did the damn thing. I just had no clue about that. And maybe that stuff wasn't like a big thing then, or didn't, I don't know, come up with it. I don't know. Either way, I'd never heard about it, or I thought I didn't need it, or blah, blah, blah. It was too fancy for me. But it really does help. Honestly, if I wasn't trying to do social media, whatever, as a career now, since I'm a stay-at-home mom, I probably wouldn't have tried this stuff. But I want to make sure I got my best look going on. Well, there's no point if you're not going to do it right. So here I am with some sticky. This seems pretty dry. I just want to make sure. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, it feels dry. So, little boop. And this one is clear. The other one was white. Now, some people just use one point. We had 3 for some reason. That was odd. My daughter got me to buy her this one at first. Really fancy rose glow and has like little beads in it. And when I ran out of primer the first time, yeah, she brought me this and was like, well, I don't use it. You can have this. And I was like, well, what do you mean? I bought that for you. Why don't you use it? It's really neat. And then I had tried it with the little beads, and I was like trying to like pop them on my face, like rub them in like little beads. And then I read later, the second time I used it, that you should put it in your palm and do that before you put it on your face. But yeah, that's exactly why she didn't like it. And it's like not like either one of these other 2 primers I use. So this is one I just use like if I'm not going to do anything to my face. I'm not going to do any makeup or anything. I'll put this on and just some eyeliner. Because it even says that you can like wear it under stuff or wear alone or under any cream, liquid, foundation. So yeah, it does just kind of give a little glow to your face, but I would have never bought this on my own. Turns out she never should have either, but whatever. I'll use it. I'm not going to waste anything. I also know you should rub the primer down on your neck so it just goes smoothly. You want your smooth, you want your neck to be just as well taken care of as your face. In case someone touches it, or who knows what's going to happen. Either way, it's a extension of your face, and that's how you should feel. So, but bam, there's some knowledge on it. Okay, now this is drying. I have my little see. My foundation's over here. I'll go ahead and get that out and ready. I do need to go get this little squishy wet because that's how you put on my foundation. Put on my foundation, any foundation. It's got to be wet. So I'm going to go get that wet. I'll be back. Okay. I went and got my little smoochie thingy wet. And I'm realizing I keep like wiping a little bit of eyeliner from under my eyes. Get my little handy dandy roll of toilet paper. I normally keep tissue paper over here, but I ran out and toilet paper already comes in a multi-pack. So I think I might just start leaving a roll of toilet paper instead. Why not? I think it's cheaper that way. But no matter what, because I wear eyeliner every day, even if I makeup remover it and shower and wipe it, there'll still be a little bit for me to wipe. But I always need this anyway for something, mainly eyeshadow, like in between the colors. I wipe it really, really good. I keep scooting up to do my makeup, but I then need to scoot back so I can show you what I'm doing. I want to get to my makeup. I'm gonna need my powders. So this is my loose powder. I used to keep it up here, but got it out of the way. I figured I had this whole drawer full of it. So for it, can I please talk? So loose powder, pressed powder. I used to only use pressed powder, and then I don't. But then my daughter was like, "Oh, you really should after your loose powder," and I was like, "Ah, I had no clue." Okay, that's a new one I just learned most recently. So I ended up getting this first because my daughter said it was the best brand, but turns out they didn't have the color I should have got. So this is the color I should have got. So I got it after, and it was cheaper. Ooh. So what I've been doing, so I can use my more expensive one still, is every time I use them, I just mix them, and it works great. It looks great. What else would I need? My blush. It's the first time I've also used like not powdered blush. So, and I normally just never use blush, but I gotta be blushing some. Okay. And the other thing I just mainly use is this little highlighter, which my daughter gave me, that her friend gave her, but it's really good. I would probably buy this again. It's a liquid highlighter, and I like put it in certain places and make things pop. So I'll just pull out the stuff I need for my foundation right now, because I like to do it in layers, and then I'll put the stuff back. If I'm feeling frisky, which I might as well, we'll do some highlighter. And extra frisky, I should just pull this whole basket out. I just realized is my I have two different highlighters. This says highlighter, but what is this other one called? Contour. I'm sorry. The other one was contour. This is highlighters, the shimmery stuff. I like to be shimmery, so let's do that. Okay. I do leave my little box open. No. I leave my drawer open, so when I'm done, I can just toss it in there and be done with it and not have to worry about it. So, shake it. And then, not always, I watched a lot of videos before I started filming this year, and they say to mix it on your hand. And that way, it's all blended already on your little blender, and you don't get like too much somewhere and it globby. So, what I end up doing is two little things, boop, like that. So with my smoochie, this has a different name, I'm sure, but it's smoochie today. I just do a little and a little at the bottom, and then I boop, 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 boop. I swirl it. Okay. Everyone's different of how they do this. So now I know this is a blender, and I just started using these, and you blub it. You blub it, and you blub it. And it blends it. You never wipe, I hear. But of course that makes sense because that would just take off all the primer I put on. Honestly, before she explained all this, actually I say this, and around my lips and eyes, I'll wipe it first a little and then blob over it. But before I was like, what was I saying? Before I learned about all this, I had no clue the difference in the names. And you can see now I'm still getting them mixed up. But the contour and primer and highlighter and like what? And then on the neck, you just pull it down. Pull it down to it. See, I've always done this. In school, I used to always see girls who would like have a straight line around their face, and it would look like a doll mask. Okay, so on my eye, I do wipe over it first, and then under it, and then I'll blot it. And that way, honestly, it's because my eyes get the more wrinkles, and you got to get the makeup in all those little wrinkles. So that's why I do that. Might as well just get it all. That's what I do sometimes. If it's towards the end, I'll just get it all, put it where I want it, and then blend it. You know. I mean, if you don't know, you know, because I'm telling you what I do. I'm sorry, even if this has not been entertaining, or if you've been watching. If you've been watching, I really do appreciate that. Like, that's ballin'. I do. I don't have many channels up on my YouTube right now. My first YouTube burned like a match. It came alive with fire and heat and burn so wildly. But its time was short and not long lived. And that fucker got thrown to the wolves after it burned away. I mean, it got deleted. Not by me. So, I'm trying to do nicer videos. Because I don't want you too mad at me. So, bear with me. And we'll have fun along the way. Okay, now my lips. I don't want this stuff on them. So I keep this chapstick over here. So after I do that, I will put my chapstick. No one wants crusty ass lips. Like, what? said like what? Got Cardi B stuck in my head. Okay, what am I doing next? Okay, blush. That's what I'm doing next. Because it needs a smoochie too. So I use the other side of the smoochie. And I feel like I have hair. This is the part that you can feel hair so much because your face is sticky. You don't have powder on it yet, so it's like everything sticks to it. Also, I'll forget and go do something in between this stage, and then I'll start getting cakey on my eyes, and it's just terrible. So, we're gonna smoochie my blush. And I do love this. Like, once it gets lower, it's gonna be harder for me to use, but it's just the perfect shape right now. So just get my little smoochie in there. Tried to ask hubby what he would prefer to see today for me wearing, but he just likes to see me, so he doesn't really have a clothes preference. It's really funny. He even said, he's like, just with different things, he's like, I don't like a specific thing. I just like you, or I just like the naughty things, or I just like this. So, just he's all around. He likes everything that I do. So, but that's what we need, you know. You don't have someone appreciating what you're doing. What are you doing? Oh my gosh! Speaking of that, I normally do my contour first. Me all out of whack, you know. I knew I was missing something. I knew something wasn't right. Okay, so I do need one of these soon. Ooh, but it comes out of the top. It's weird because this is like a little weird. I don't know. I've never had something like this. It's like a brush at the end, but it has the liquid come out. So I put a little here, highlighter. This is where I fucked up. I knew my fucking blush was looking weird because I didn't have this. And then you go under, then this, and then under the chin. Now, especially for me, who's like, I don't know, my neck gets away sometimes. It's really nice to have this contouring my neck. It's basically like framing it, I guess. So much to where I could notice when it wasn't there. Like, this is awesome stuff. And I've never thought to use it. I always thought it was so silly. Why would you add a darker color to your face? So I was like, okay. But like done right, just accentuates the good things you already have going on, you know? Why would you not do that? That's what I always say. I'm like, you don't gotta do extra, just do what you got going on better. Like, you know, like, or just make it more known. Like my eyes. Well, Ethan woke up. That's why my eyes, I do eyeliner always, because it makes my blue eyes pop. And I just really like black eyeliner, so that really helps too. Now I'm going to do a little more blush over the top of that crease. Okay. Now I'm fixing it. Yeah. Okay. Close my blushes. I just got this one. Close it. Okay. Put it in the contour back in its home. And this I actually got from Dollar Tree. My daughter showed me at Dollar Tree. For the eyes, you can really put it wherever you need color, wherever you need brightness. So they also say you can do it here. Really, just like a whole. damn T-pose in your face, you know? But I've always had dark under eyes, like, even since a teenager. I don't know. So I'm going to use the end of my smoochie that I have nothing else on yet right now, because I don't want to get, like, dark color where I'm trying to put this light color. I just wouldn't be helpful at all. But I never knew these tricks when I was a teenager, but I still bagged me a good one as a teenager, so it's fine. Most people don't believe them, but I got me a high school sweetheart. So. But in high school, we also broke up for a solid year. Like, I had become, like, independent woman, didn't need no man. Took me 8 months to get over this fucker. And then we all, you know, we had our lives going, and our lives happened to come back together at a party one night. And we stayed up all night long in that party talking. And he walked me halfway home, and I was with my friend, and I told him, because I'm an independent woman at this point, you know, I don't want to be thirsty. He broke up with me that first time. Broke my fucking heart, because he is a confused, horny teenager. Because I was a virgin when we first dated. But of course we made out and, like, dry things, you know. I would, like, be on his lap and stuff, but that's about all we did. So I was, like, very independent, and he wanted to walk me home, and I was like, I got it the rest of the way, thank you though. But then he asked me if I would think of, you know, would be interested in dating him again. And of course, inside, I'm like, oh my God, I never thought I would get this. I would never thought I would be here again. I was over him. What the fuck? This is ridiculous. I was so overwhelmed. I just told him I had to think about it. Even inside, I was like, bitch, don't lose your this is what you've always wanted, but you also thought you didn't need him anymore. And I dated a lot of other guys. I had lost my virginity in that year. I did a lot. I got my nipples pierced in that year. I did a lot, let me tell you. I showed everyone those fuckers when I first got them too. So it's not like I needed him, but my soul and body wanted him. And that's the great thing, is you don't need your partners for anything. You shouldn't just be having them because you need what they have, want what they have. You're with them because your body and soul wants that person, not anything that they have going on. Just them, you know. That's what I craved. And ever since then, we've been together. We've been inseparable. I turned 35 this year. And since we married when I was 17, I told him I've officially this year been married to him longer than I haven't. So that's cute, because we had our 17th year anniversary this year, which was awesome. Fucking for the win, I'm telling you. But yeah, that's why he's the OG, and he, like, is 100% on with me and my career. And he's like, hey, if you can get on there and enjoy with people, and they'll enjoy you, and it's just on the internet, it's just digitally, then let's go. I'm all about having fun and enjoying with people. I mean, coming from him. So now I'm onto my powder. I kind of just skipped through the glittery part when I did it as I was talking. Got distracted by hubby talk. It is Father's Day, and he is father to my 3 lovely children. I tell them that they are so lucky that they have the same dad, you know, and that their parents are still together. That does not happen very often. Around here, it doesn't. It's always stepchildren or husband and step-husband. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. So I just tell them I'm proud we were able to make it through all the bullshit. I always do my eyes a little different because I want the eyes to really stick on there. This is where I used to go wrong, and I didn't know what I was doing wrong, because my foundation would get, like, creases in it where my eyelids would open, and then because of that, so would my eyeshadow, and I would be like, dude, what the bull? But turns out I wasn't using I wasn't pressing the powder on my eyes before I did all that, and so it would just stick. So now I'm going to do the pressed powder. This is my new addition. So it really, yeah, see, it really gets the powder on. I have to really blend it. So I don't want to be like, you know, a powdery ghost. But yeah, these little compacts used to be my lifesavers. Like, this is all I needed and some eyeliner, and I was golden. If you wanted me to doll up, I'd get, like I said, the eyeshadow and mascara. But other than that, this was my lifesaver. Like, I could make myself look way better with just a little compact. Well, I think the foundation is looking good and done. You can see it very well. Ooh, maybe I should have had you here this whole time. This is a little better to see. Okay, well, we live and we learn. Okay, I normally keep this smoothie when it's wet on my table so it doesn't get in the drawer. I don't know why I keep being paranoid it's gonna like mildew or like because like a wet thing in a closed space doesn't seem good. So finally take this fucking thing off, making my hair look weird. Oh, oops, got another thing back there. I keep all my clippies on my lamp. That way they're never lost. They have a home. Okay, I'm still debating on if I want to do the big hair or straight hair. I guess it depends on what I wear. But honestly, the big hair is kind of working. Should I do the big 80s hair or straighten it? No opinions. Well, find out what I'm going to wear and then I can do my eyes. Okay, I decided to go with the dress that I had because I love it and I had barely even worn it yet. So, and then got me some jewelry. I found this. I wasn't sure it was an anklet, but I realized it's a choker. So I decided to go with gold jewelry today. So I found my gold hoops. And I have these emerald gold hoops I get from Aunt Diana. And emerald is my birthstone, so I'm going to go with that. And badass ring I found. So I guess I'm going to stick with poofy hair, but I'm not going to hairspray it because I like how soft it is that I can play with it. That really makes me want to straighten it because I can still play with it when I straighten it. It's just straightening it. Like I keep saying I'm not gonna, but then I don't understand why I'm doing this because I'm just gonna end up disliking it later. I'm gonna straighten it. Pull my straightener out, plug it in, get it going so it warms up. Just to make me happy there, okay? I keep looking at it like something's wrong. I'm not really sure what colors to do, so I don't think I'm gonna go all out because I'm just hanging out the house with hubby today. But I do need to finish my look, so maybe green or blue. Green or blue, green or blue, green or green. Decided it's green. I got this little cute palette. It's really these shimmery ones I really like. So got my eyeshadow brush. I was letting my 2-year-old play with it the other day, and I didn't think I guess I didn't think about this being wood. I thought it was plastic, and he was playing with my eyeliner sharpener, and sharpened the end of my brush, so that was fun. So let me just get going here. I also found a little figured out a trick on my own a while back, but I would always rest my hand on my face to do my eyeshadow, and then I realized that that's really dumb because I just dolled up my face. So I prop it on my other hand like this because I'm always got to pull my eye back, you know, so you didn't get wrinkles and stuff. But then prop it on your other hand instead of, because you still had like do it and then end up like somehow propping it on my face. So I just don't do that anymore. I do have to actively think about it so I don't do it, but this is what I keep. I'll show you. I'll keep it here and just do 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 do. All right, I'm gonna use the darker shimmery. It really, for some reason, doesn't show up as much. I'm just gonna use it on the left side of my lower lid. All right, wait, because I don't want to mix them. Okay, now I'm doing the bright shimmery. Ooh, because that's the one that gets popping. Like, bam, bam, popping. So that one I'm going to do basically the whole right, or the inside of my eyelids. Basically. There we go. Popping. You still can't see as great as I can. That's weird. Trying to get you the best image possible. But I have just started, so I will get better. Even better. And any support would be great. Like, subscribe. If I can talk. Subscribe would be great. You know, I'm going to keep making new content, different content. Hopefully content that YouTube doesn't disagree with. Maybe I'll start having help people directing me in the right way. I just got a little too excited and friendly, and you know, but bam, there went everybody. I had almost 2,000 subscribers, and I need them to come back. But I have different content now because obviously my other channel got deleted for the content I was doing, so need to do more PG content, I guess. Wipe my brush off for next time. Now my favorite part is the eyeliner because that's what makes me me. When I have my eyeliner on, not really what makes me me, but I feel most comfortable when I do have. See the difference? Like, see how my eye pops more. Oh, keep it up, baby. I love it. Okay, I do need to do my mascara, but I feel the heat off of this straightener. So this way, so I don't get hair in my new mascara. Go ahead and straighten my hair first. So do always part it and just do it that way. Am I even straight? Yeah. I mean, I'm mostly straight, yeah. If there's a chance to not be in front of hubby, then I'll take the chance to not be straight. I'm one of those girls who doesn't like girls, but if we're partying and we're all hanging out, then that's fine. I really need me a man stick in the middle of it, or it's not any fun. I'm sure different disagree. Some people just don't like men in general, and that's odd to me. I mean, they have their things and quirks and issues, but we as women are supposed to be here to help them with that, and they are here to help us with our emotions and taking care of things, but mainly to help ground us, and we are here to interpret them to the world. Most men seems like there's something that has a hard time between them and the rest of society. They either have anger issues or just too shy or just anxiety. Like, my husband didn't even realize he had anxiety, you know, different things. And then when we got married, we went through all that together. And I helped him through all that. And it was better than him going to a therapist, which we tried. They just want to give you medicine and fucking make you sleep. No one wants to sleep their life away. They want to understand why they feel away and try to address it. That's what we do for each other. Help each other understand our feelings and address them. That's the best way to go about it. Let me plug my straightener. Like, I told my daughter, because they have a boyfriend and they're really serious, and I said, you know, you just need to better each other. That's it. Couples, that's how they help each other, because we are weird human beings and go through weird struggles, and we need each other. Like, we do. Even no matter who it is, you need somebody to be a sounding board, to know all your issues, to where you can go to them and be like, hey, this is happening, this is what's bothering me, and they already know your past of any trauma, any bothers, any emotions, and they already know how to address you because of that. It's different if you just go to some random person you've only talked to a few times, or family that doesn't really know you, and you're like, hey, I'm dealing with this, and they're like, oh, well, take this, or go do this, or just get over it. And it's like, or give you some BS advice. You need someone who truly to the core knows you and can help you interpret your own thoughts and feelings and love. It's a powerful thing having someone that can actually be there to just help you out. I don't use this all the time, but might as well while I'm talking sit here and use this. But it's just, that's the best gift I've had in life. Like, it's funny, my husband, it's not funny, it's pretty sad actually, my husband works with this guy who is divorced, doesn't talk to his kids, but he makes a lot of money, and to him, that's what's important. But he's miserable, and he's an alcoholic, and he's always hours late for work. I mean, I guess because he's a manager and they don't say anything. Turns out they've been paying him $300 extra a week to mow the tiny fucking lawn there, which doesn't even need it every week. And that's like half of someone's pay a week, or more. And you couldn't even, like, a 1 week be like, hey, I'll let this person do it, I'll let this person do it. And then he wants to just, I don't know, he's miserable, basically, is what I'm getting at. And we are sitting here, I wouldn't call it struggling, but we're struggling, you know, but we're happy in love and lucky in love. And I always say, we will never be millionaires, but we will, you know, we have what those millionaires can't buy. You can't buy love and compassion and unconditional love. Someone who will always be there for you, no matter what. It's hard to sit there and just, sorry, I keep picking hairs off. Just say that no matter what, you know someone will be there for you. No matter what you do, no matter what happens. Now, yeah, people say they have family that are like that, but are they really? I thought I had family that was like that. But turns out, unless they're getting stuff for them, or you're being super nice to them, kissing their ass sometimes, like, if it doesn't benefit them in the way they think, to them, what's the point? Like, you can't tell I'm going through family issues right now. People just are so ungrateful. I literally have been doing all these chores and repairs around the house. It's not my house, it's my mom's. It's a huge house. My grandpa built it. When he passed away, grandma couldn't stay here anymore. Mom took it over, but it's a huge property. So they offered to let me and my family come here. And we live upstairs like in its apartment. It's perfect for us. But now I'm getting told that they're mad because I don't give them a chance to do the repairs and to do these things. I just rush to do them and then get mad because they don't do them. And I'm glad I was texting the person, because I was like, do you not realize that I wait weeks for something to need repaired? I wait so long, and then I'll say something about it, about how, yeah, the lawnmower needs a battery, or we can't use it. Hey, this needs it. 3 weeks later, nothing's done. So I even told them I was going to do it. And now I'm getting told that that's why they're mad, is because I went ahead and did that stuff. Our hot water tank went out one time, and we just kept getting told, oh, well, we're taking care of it, we're taking care of it. Well, a month went by, and like, hot water tank, if that implies anything. So I had felt bad and even gone to grandma's a few times to take a shower. And it's like, no one should live like that. So finally, me and my husband went down there, because they never took it, even though we kept hearing, no, we're taking care of it, no, it's getting taken care of, no, we're doing this. Because their house, you know. Finally, we went down there and fixed it. My husband basically learned how to fucking redo a whole hot water tank. Fixed it. Saved them $500. And all I said was, hey, and maybe like when y'all have it, y'all just give him like $20 just to say I appreciate it. Because during this time, they're not even talking to him. They're being shitty. And didn't even like, never came through with that $20. It was supposed to be $20 from 2 different couples. Never did he receive that. And then the hot water tank went out again a few months later, and it needed a whole part replaced. And they weren't going to do that. We waited and waited, and finally we just knew we'd have to do it, and it was assumed we'd do it because we knew about the hot water tank. So we had to order the part. My husband replaced it, everything. Saved them another. Did we get anything? No. Barely a thank you. They just assumed it. And now I hear that they're being crappy because, oh, well, we would have taken care of it, but you just hurried and did it. Fucking excuse me, what? This household of 11 people went without hot water for 3 to 4 weeks, and you're telling me that I rushed to do it before you could? I was so glad we weren't talking in person. I was so just like in awe. When I told my grandma about it, she was literally laughing because it was so crazy. She's like, what? I was like, exactly. And who's gonna? It's about like mowing. Oh, you hurried and did it, so we couldn't do it. The lawn was so bad. We waited like 2 months before me and my daughter wanted to do it, but the lawnmower needed a battery, so we were trying to let them do it. Like, how ungrateful do you have to be to not only pay anything for it, which I made them split the battery cost with the bills for me because I'm not just paying that on my own. It was $100. But just so ungrateful. Then to say later, well, you keep doing all this, so you need to. I don't even want to get in further because it's just ungrateful people. So keep your grateful people in good company. You know, don't take care of ungrateful people. Don't put them first. You know, put yourself first. Put your unconditional loved one first. And if there's an ungrateful one, that needs to be addressed. Talk about it. Bring it out in the open. Let them know how you feel like they're ungrateful and you shouldn't be. And if they are truly in one of your unconditional loves, they will understand and they will adjust or try to. You could even give them helpful hints or be like, hey, I don't even know how either, but we'll figure it out together, you know? That's how love is communicating. We talk about everything. That's why we say if one person knows something, the other person automatically assume the other person knows, you know? That's how it should be. So that's a good parenting technique too. That way your kids can't catch you up. So that was my rant story time, but now my face is looking pretty done. Should I do some setting spray so it didn't go away? Even if it gets a little crazy later, my makeup will stay in one place. Okay. I really don't know how that shit works, but spray it on my face. Try not to do it directly. Oh, see, I love my hair straightened so much. look at myself in the fucking mirror, basically. I do really appreciate y'all hanging out. I'm gonna get my... Oh, I need some whips. Look, I got a little thing of just little lips. But wait, let me knock over all my stuff. I just lost my flag. Is what I lost. I have this little thing from Aunt Diana, and I think I put little lipsticks in it. It's so freaking cute. I don't know if that's what it's for, but that's what I'm using it for. It's so cute. Might as well use. I have this pink lipstick I bought that doesn't show up for shit. So let's use it. It smells good. I love you. You think that's good for Daddy Day? You think baby daddy will like it? The whole look looks like it's just my dress. Buddy yaddy yaddy. I like it. Maybe he's only dealing with my face muscles. He likes the dress, so I just keep it smooth and no need for anything else. Just a one piece of clothing type of day. You don't need anything else on Daddy Day. So, hope y'all have a good day. Happy Father's Day if it applies. And if not, just have a good fucking day because, like, why not? We don't have all the days, you know? We only have a certain amount of days. I'm sorry, my camera's like over there and I'm looking directly, so it looks like I'm looking off the camera. But either way, enjoy your days. Make them good. Make them worth it. See you later.